Welcome back to my channel, day 43 of my weight loss journey, and uploading every day until I reach my goal weight of 150 pounds. I don't know how much I'm going to be on the camera today because this guy is incredibly needy. So it's just one of those days. I am going to address in this video dinner, why I don't always show my dinner, because I've been getting some questions about that. But I am 10 pounds down. Today I was 169.0. So finally broke out of 169.6. I was stuck there for like 3 days in a row. The weight is continuing to go down, which is great. And I'm still not counting calories. I'm still following the starch solution plate building method. So if that's something that you're interested in, losing weight without counting calories, stick around. I'll show you everything that I'm eating today. It looks like a beautiful day. Hopefully we'll get a walk-in. I have some family and friends visiting us today. And last night, right as we were putting the baby down for his night sleep, my partner got like a wild hair and decided to rearrange our entire living area. So moving like the couch and the TV, like all of our furniture, just everything. And so it's a little bit chaotic trying to get everything organized and nice for people that are visiting today. So that was fun, but I really like it. I like how it turned out. He has such a great eye for like design and like feng shui, like how things feel and flow in a space. So it's always nice when he sets things up. I'm getting ready to eat. It is almost 11 a.m. I don't know if I will be able to eat my breakfast right now fully or not because he needs to go down for another nap and he's being very fussy, but I'm going to at least try. For breakfast, I had my usual no oat overnight oats made with orange sweet potato that is steamed and sitting there at the bottom in a bunch of soy milk with cinnamon and a cut up banana, cut up apple, and blueberry. I put this in the microwave for a few minutes. It was in the fridge overnight and it was so delicious. I was able to eat it all actually before he went down for his nap. And as you can see, this is a lot of food. A little bit later in the day, I munched on a bunch of cut up celery, apple, cucumber, and bell pepper while I was doing some breakfast food prep, and I ate the skin off of this sweet potato. I'm just doing some meal prep right now while my second meal is in the microwave. I'm getting my breakfast ready for tomorrow, and I wanted to address my the amount of meals that I eat in a day. So if you were watching some of my earlier videos, I had generally would have 3 meals in a day. My breakfast, my lunch. So breakfast I would do overnight oats. Lunch I would do a component bowl of non-starchy and starchy vegetables. And then dinner I would have a huge salad with usually starch and something that's a little higher in protein, like lentils or tofu. Lately, though, for a while now, I've been having really just 2 meals and then maybe a light, snack or something in the evening before bed if I'm still really hungry. But my meals are really big. They're at least like 1 to 2 or more pounds of food, and they really fill me up. And I find that lately I'm just finding that it's just easier for me to have 2 big meals plus like all these veggies that I snack on. And usually, like I said, I'll usually have fruit in the evening, like grapes or something. Sometimes I'll just have like a bowl of rice or a potato if I'm really feeling hungry. But being a busy mom, it's just hard to find time to like actually sit and eat. And so I don't know, it's actually easier for me to just have the 2 meals. And I like eating a lot of food. I like feeling really full. And so that's just kind of how I've been doing it. The 2 meals just really like fill me up. If I was still hungry in the evening, then I would have another meal for sure. But usually by the evening, I just want like a little snack or maybe even nothing at all. And so this is just working really well for me. I usually have my first meal around 11 or 12 or even later sometimes. And then my second meal maybe around 3 or 4. Like right now it's almost 3 o'clock and I'm getting ready to have my second meal. So, and it's going to be huge, and I might not even finish it all in one sitting. That's the other thing, is that a lot of times, like my breakfast, I might just be able to eat half of it at a time, and then the other half I come back to a little when I have time. And same thing with my second meal. A lot of times I'll just get through half of my second meal, and then, you know, a couple hours later or something, I'll eat the other half. So it kind of ends up being like multiple meals because they're so big, and I don't always eat them at one time. But I don't count calories, so I don't know exactly how many calories I'm eating, but I used to count calories like crazy, and I have a fairly good sense of how many calories are in things. So if I had to just like kind of reflect and guess, I would say that I am eating around 1,800 calories a day. But that number could be wildly off. Like I wouldn't take that and run with it or anything. So yeah, I sort of am doing intermittent fasting, but not on purpose. It's just sort of on accident. I don't really get a chance to eat my first meal until later. And then I just usually end up being done a little bit earlier. Or if I do have something in the evening, it'll be really light. Sometimes I do first thing in the morning, have my tea with some soy milk in it. So, you know, it's not like perfect, anything like that, but hope that clears up why you don't see me doing like a big third meal. For lunch, I'm having the usual component bowl. This is steamed green beans, steamed russet potatoes. These are green lentils, cherry tomatoes, green onion, and hummus. I threw this in the microwave without the green onion and hummus, but there were the cherry tomatoes in there, and I love it because you can see they kind of like pop in the heat, and then when you like kind of mix it up, the tomatoes mix everywhere, and it's super, super yummy. So yeah, I'm really hungry. It is about 3 o'clock. I also added the rest of the juice from this jar of jalapenos. This bowl is huge. Literally, yeah, at least 2 pounds of food. Like I said, it's a lot. We did another mommy and me workout tonight. This is the second one we've done so far, and I can share a link to this one if you're interested in doing it, although it wasn't my favorite. The one that I did in the last video where I shared it was much more challenging. This one just wasn't as hard, but it still felt good to get my body moving. It was a lot of different like lunges and squat type movements, and she had her baby in a carrier, so was able to use her arms, and I just didn't do that for this workout, so I couldn't incorporate my arms as much. When we were done that, we did a bunch of stretching here, and I didn't film the walk that we went on today. When my dad and friend visited, we did a long walk, and so that was really nice, but I didn't film that. At the end of the night, I had some baby carrots to snack on, but that was all I ate and did today. Thank you so much for watching. If you're also on a weight loss journey or maybe just need some other form of accountability, let me know. I'd love to hear from you. I will check back in with you tomorrow for day 44.